There is a saying in football that says, nobody cares about how you played, but what matters the most, did you secure your 3 points? Now, on this game, Arsenal versus Athletic Club, this is the exact thing that Arsenal has done. They have collected the 3 points that are very crucial. Were we not convincing on the pitch? Yes, we were not at 100%. Did we have mistakes as Arsenal? Lots of mistakes. Did we collect the 3 points that are very crucial and important? Yes, we did. Look, we started this game and I expected lots of competition from Athletic Club because it's a very competitive, team. And bearing in mind, they've not been on the Champions League for too long, I was expecting them to come and give us that competition at 100%. We started the game, we were controlling, most of the possession was on our side, but they were really pressing us and of course spoiling all of our moves, and slowly by slowly they were kicking and getting into the game. And bearing in mind, we've had a very poor midfield tonight, a midfield that was not clicking. We were not creating as much from the midfield. Of course, our attack was looking good, and even our defense played a very good role on helping us win this game and of course not getting to concede. But our midfield was a bit poor. And some of it, or partly you can blame on the fact that Declan Rice got a very early yellow card that, protected him to play his game. And then, of course, the fact that there was not that much of click between Zubimendi and Merino. There's nothing much that Zubimendi and Merino did on the game, but they were there, all right? But to be honest with you guys, I'd rather take that win, that ugly win, rather than getting a draw or even a loss. And tonight we go home with this ugly win that is very important. The other thing that I noticed from tonight is about what we've always been talking about, depth at Arsenal, squad depth and even good players on the pitch. Look, tonight it didn't work for the players that started. But when Mikel Arteta did the substitute and brought in, Martinelli and Trossard, see, the first goal, assist from Trossard, goal from Martinelli. Second goal, assist from Martinelli, goal from Trossard. And that is what we call healthy competition in football, in a team. That is what we would like to see. If it is not working for certain players, bring the competition so that these other players can of course come in and of course be able to be impactful players. And they've done that tonight and we are super excited having them as our players. On this game, most of our players were just okay, above average. There is really nothing much you can talk about apart from those two, Martinelli and Trossard, who were brought in from the bench and of course were very impactful. And the other thing that I noticed is that when we scored that first goal, we started getting comfortable into the game and started controlling more and even creating more, which is actually very encouraging. And I'm super excited that we have taken this win, even as we are going now to the weekend to play against Manchester City. We've got good momentum, positive momentum. Anyway, I'm happy that we have won. We are super excited.